So hey guys, so welcome back to Smexy Banana, and today we'll be talking about 5 types of TF2 scams. These types of scams are really popular among the TF2 community, and these scams are still ongoing in 2016. So especially for new traders, this is a must for you guys to actually understand what are the scams to actually look out for. Okay, so the first one would actually be the fake phishing links. So for this link, this actually happens to any other trader, especially when you want to sell something. Okay, so the person would actually ask for a friend request, ask you to invite him to be your friend. So once he does that, he immediately sends out this message saying that my friend wants to add you on Steam because there is actually a Steam error, and he asks you to actually click on a fake Steam community URL link. As you can see, this is actually a fake Steam community link with, as you can see, there's actually a CORNNUITY. It isn't spelled correctly, especially with the word community. So as a result, it will actually bring you to this page. As you can see, it's a fake Steam community name, and we actually made it so realistic, so much so they purposely want you to actually log into your account. So this is actually really clever of them, because they want to scam you out of your account items inventory by letting you key in your information details. So this as a result, actually tons of people actually lost the TF2 inventory from this scam alone. This is actually the top scam for the past few years as well. Okay, so what are actually some of the tips I can actually advise you guys on how to actually avoid this scam? Is actually, as you can see, this is actually from the fake and the realistic, then the genuine one. For the fake one, as you can see, community is actually spelled wrongly, and for the genuine one, whenever you enter your Steam account, always do look out for this green button called Valve Corp. So whenever you want to key in, you always see this green little bar, which actually shows this is actually a genuine Steam website, as well as just to confirm, just to double check that the website is actually spelled correctly, COMMUNITY, steamcommunity.com. So these are the two differences between for a genuine one as well as the fake one. And of course, another way, to before even starting this problem, or before even getting there, do not accept any invites, especially if they only if you check them via their profile, such as like, hey, this person invited me, but he doesn't play TF2 Team Fortress. So immediately you will know it's actually a scammer or a fisher. So you don't have to check, so you don't even have to invite him at all. Another way is actually to check his inventory if he doesn't even have any Team Fortress 2 items at all. So there's no point checking him out, you can immediately decline him. Okay, so the second one would actually be the item switching. Now I move on to the number 2 type of scam, which is actually called item switching. Okay, so I'm gonna switch the places. Okay, so this is one example in real life. I'm just using from a friend's trade offer. So I'm just actually countering it. So he's not a scammer, so please do not report him or anything, or else I get in trouble. Okay, anyway, so a scammer, would actually, so for example, if I'm actually selling a degreaser for maybe 9 refined metal, that is what is shown on the backpack.tf, and a professional kill-streak degreaser is definitely worth way more, probably around 4 to 5 keys or even more. So what happens is that, instead of trading for the normal strength degreaser, you can see here, he traded for the professional killstreak degreaser, which can actually fool anyone if you didn't scroll over and just blatantly just accept the trade. As a result, this is because of the identical item duplications, which actually look alike. Do not actually see the numbers. These numbers are actually from my Steam inventory helper, which also helps to indicate whether is it the correct item as well. So normally you won't even be able to see the numbers, so you cannot even differentiate whether is it a professional kill streak or just a normal streak degreaser, unless you actually highlight over the items. So that is one way they can actually scam you. Another type would be unusuals as well. So I do not actually have 2 of the same unusuals. So how the scammer would actually work is that he will actually take, so let's say you're selling for maybe a lower unusual effect, such as the dead precedent of the unusual team captain, and the person, instead of purchasing the dead precedent unusual team captain, he might actually purchase probably a higher up effect, such as burning team captain, which is worth 2,000 keys instead of the original maybe 20 key unusual. So as a result, this is one way they can actually scam due to the duplication of the item. So like I said, once again, scroll over the item to actually see if it's accurate, if it's professional kill streak, or is it, strange at all. So that's a very, very easy way to actually detect scams. We'll be talking about the impersonating friend scam. So this is actually one of the most complicated, sophisticated scam, so much so it even took me 30 minutes to even understand this. What the hell is really going on? As well, 18 tries, on this explanation, which I actually do it so badly. My goodness. Hopefully there won't be a 19th time trying out. Okay. So this is actually the starting. Okay, don't get confused. There are actually a total of 4 people actually involved for this scam. How it all actually started. Okay, remove this friend as well. Okay, Control X. Okay, so you are in a trade server trying to sell your burning team captain, and all of a sudden you actually receive a very wonderful offer by scammer A. Okay, for maybe pure metal, or maybe even items, trading for item over pay as well. So you ended up, discussing and end up with a deal. And however, the condition for scammer A is that you need a middleman, which could be your best friend involved in this trade before we can actually successfully trade with each other. So this is where your friend B comes in to actually assist you on your trade. However, so your friend would then be added into a group chat, to make it easier, for the trading process. However, this is just the start of the scam. Okay, so so you actually transferred the burning team captain to your friend, which is needed, the condition, okay, in order to make the trade. So once that is done, scammer A will try to distract you as much as possible to avoid contact with friend B, because friend B doesn't know, the scam is actually going on. So as a result, friend B will then be added into another chat called chat 2, where your best friend who holds your burning team captain, okay, will be added into a new group, by the way, with scammer A as well as scammer B, who tries to impersonate me with the same profile picture, with the same name as well. So, and some more invited into the same group as well. So your friend it's really difficult to actually identify, which is your genuine friend, which is the impersonating fake friend. And he would even have that thought in mind, he probably thought, hey, that's my friend right there. So in other words, your fake friend would ask, hey, can I have back my unusual burning team captain? I don't want to trade with this guy, I want it back, for example. So your best friend returns it to him, believing that he's your friend, and as a result, you both lose the unusual. And that is how the scam actually works. So this is extremely complicated. If you still do not understand, you can leave your comments below. So I'll do my best to actually explain as much as possible. What are the ways to actually avoid this scam is to actually always check the inventory of the person who wants to purchase your items. Does he actually have the right resources to purchase it? And if he doesn't, it's immediately a scam. And the second way is, if you have the items but he insists of having a middleman to be your friend, it's immediately a scam. Because why the hell do you actually need your friend to be part of the trade when you can actually trade the person one-to-one? So where he actually has the item and you have the item and the trade just ends like this. Why do you need the friend in? So, and of course, a capture of a video of the scammer on this scam, and you can actually view, and I shall actually link it in the description below. So of course, now we move on to the fourth scam. You should be talking about the PayPal chargeback. Okay, this PayPal chargeback, okay, so is actually used especially among rich traders or people who actually want to quit TF2 so that they can actually have cash in hand for their TF2 backpacks, unusuals, or and etc. Okay, so how does it actually works? Okay, so I'm gonna use the dragging thingy again. Okay, so you want to sell your burning team captain for maybe cash to maybe scammer A. So how the trade would actually goes is, this is the best solution of all, but you still can get scammed, is that scammer A will give you the money in exchange for the burning team captain. However, Scammer A can actually charge back, in other words, get his money back, by actually sending a report against you on saying that maybe Scammer A can actually lie about saying like, hey, I actually didn't get my items and etc. So as a result, he can actually gain back his money as well as a free unusual team captain. Furthermore, this is such a very, very good scam because you cannot do anything about this scam because number one, you are actually selling an intangible good, which is a virtual item, and you cannot report to Steam because Steam doesn't allow you to actually sell items for real money. So Steam cannot actually protect you at all, and as a result, you actually lose everything on this trade. So it's a very, very dangerous game for cash. It's all about trust and faith in the other person. So how do you actually avoid getting scammed? Okay, this is actually not a sure-proof method, but actually helps to actually reduce the probability of you getting scammed. So one of the many ways is actually to use Steam Rep, which I'll also list down the link below, how to actually access it, and of course provide some walkthroughs of how to actually use Steam Rep as well. So currently, for now, okay, I'll be showing you two types of reputation, called positive rep as well as negative reputation. Okay, so positive reputation, as you can see, the huge difference is that there is the positive rep is not marked as scammer and everything is all green. However, for negative reputation persons under the Steam Rep actually have been marked scammer, so you definitely know that you cannot trust this guy or this dude, and you should not actually trade him. That's one of the ways. The second way is actually through backpack.tf trust. The more positive trust he gets, the chances of him being a genuine trader is likely to be higher, and the chances of him being a scammer is reduced dramatically. And of course, there's also negative trust. As you can see, immediately there's all the red markings. He's immediately a scammer. So do be very careful. This is actually not foolproof because there are also incidences where very, very famous traders have huge positive reviews and trusts, but in the end scams some huge lots of money. So you'll never ever know. So it really is a dangerous game if you really want to really have cash. And the last but not least, the trade offer scam. Okay, so this is how it actually works. It's very, very simple, but yet very you easily can, if you're not paying attention, you can easily get scammed. So what the message trying to say is okay, so this is Zay Magic Medic who wants to trade your item, which is the Bill's hat, okay, which is actually a Bill's hat for nothing at all, and he's trying to use messages to actually think that he's giving you the item for free, but actually it is your item. So you have to be really, really attentive. As you can see here, what he says that screw TF2, here is a free Bill's hat. So do not get confused of who on which side you're trading on. Okay, as you can see from the bottom, on this bottom here, this is actually your item. This is your items that you're actually trading for, and this is the other player's items that he wants to trade for. So you have to be very, very careful and attentive when trading at all times. They can actually I know it's very, very confusing, but hey, it's a habit to actually build upon on, especially if you want to really become a very successful trader. And so that is the end of the top 5 TF2 scams of all time. And of course, there are many, many more other scams, but these are the 5 popular ones. And of course, if you're still confused at all, do leave a comment below. I'll do my very best to best explain it to you. So I hope you guys have learned something today. And of course, if you like this video, do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more TF2 trading tips, as well as I'm also have an Instagram page you can actually follow, which I'll also link it down below. And this is the end of the video. See you guys in the next video. Peace out.